Good evening, guys. Bill McMillan here with you on NDWX.com. 7:15 on Wednesday evening, and a big storm system is wrapping up to our west this evening. This will provide unsettled weather as we progress through our Thursday, especially Thursday afternoon into Thursday evening, with rain and maybe even a couple of rumbles of thunder. Certainly the past couple of days of sunshine and relatively mild conditions have been nice, but we're going to at least add some wet weather and potentially some stormy weather to go along with that mild weather as we go through our Thursday. We'll take a look at the forecast radar here, and as we put this into motion, stopping this around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock or so, and just in time, 8 o'clock for the rush hour on Thursday. Could be a couple of showers across central portions of the state. Not a big deal as you see the bulk of the rain and some embedded thunder remains off to our west Thursday morning, but that begins to change as we move into the afternoon hours as more concentrated showers move through central portions of the state, and that will continue as we go through the evening and, for that matter, into early portions of Thursday night before a cold front will swing through here and we turn drier as we wrap up the week. It's colder as well, but nothing too terribly cold for this time of the year expected as we go through the course of the next few days. Could see a little bit of lake effect snow develop across northern portions of the state late Friday evening into very early on Saturday. All in all, though, across central portions of the state, not expecting any sort of snow with this system. Forecast rainfall totals, I would agree with this. In general, a ½ inch to an inch. Most of that comes after lunch tomorrow through just before midnight Friday morning. So we take a look at the GFS forecast model. This is our big storm system here. It'll track into the Great Lakes region as we go through the next couple of days. Turn windy tomorrow, but unseasonably warm with those showers moving in. And again, could have a couple of rumbles of thunder, especially south of I-70 as we go through Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening. That area of low pressure moves through the Great Lakes. It'll drag a cold front through here. Again, late tomorrow night, very early on Friday, will turn colder and blustery, but the snow will remain confined to the snowbelt areas to our north and northeast. I will say, even though the GFS has lost it over the past couple of runs, the European model does have a weak wave that may attack this cold over the weekend with some light snow. We'll keep an eye on that. The GFS had this time yesterday, if you remember. And as we continue to advance this, our next storm system, another rainmaker, moves in here just as we move into New Year's Eve and into very early portions of New Year's Day. Temperature trends here overall month to date, much warmer than normal across the majority of the country, and this is in stark contrast to how the month began. But as we look ahead, big story obviously right now and through the remaining parts of this year will remain that relative warmth. But changes loom thereafter, and it continues to look like as we move into January that winter comes back with a vengeance. And for that matter, some of the longer-term data would really suggest that winter begins in earnest and kind of locks itself in here as we go through the majority of the month of January and on into February as well. More on that later. In the meantime, make it a fantastic Wednesday evening. And again, most concentrated rain moves in here tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. We'll talk with you soon on NDWX.com.